Jets are on their second round of interviews. They just had to do like 10, and now they're doing more.
Only do 10.
Well, now they're doing more. I don't know how many times they're going to have them do it.
That'll be interesting. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Have you actually watched Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I've seen some episodes, but I haven't watched it all the way through.
It's so funny.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I've only watched like the last 2 seasons.
I gotcha. Theme song is so catchy.
It's the greatest.
It's gonna be stuck in my head forever. All right, audio sounds good.
Epic.
I got pickleball playoffs tonight. That's why I gotta go
Okay.
a little earlier. And then
Do you have a partner for that?
yeah, Kevin.
Nice. Sorry. I just want to finish eating this orange chicken real quick.
Take your time.
Ah.
All right, so let's see. I did win one, so I'm at 9-1. That's not awful. Fans finally won one.
All right. Now let me go put the rest of this chicken away. And that'll be good.
You
The hungry
are.
guys, man. We got to eat too.
Yeah, no, I know. Steelers lost. Broncos lost. Bills lost. Woof. That doesn't make any sense. How can I tell her?
What are you making? Mac and cheese, because that shit wasn't filling at all. No, it never is. All right. Let's get in it.
Celtics play tonight?
They are. They're on right now. They just started. I want to.
Yeah, Wizards are tipping off right now too.
I like the Wizards tonight. All right, I'm starting the pod.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Kuzma. There he is.
Kuzma. All right.
Shut up.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
Doing great, Chris. It's a Wise Wednesday this week. Care to explain why?
Well, last night I went to my first hockey game in about 2 years, so I had to shut down the pod, unfortunately. But it was nice to be.
You think that you are cursed when it comes to the Caps? Did they win?
I generally am. They won 6-3,
Nice.
and it was a dominating performance. So that was exciting. Waited last minute to get tickets. Got in for like $40-50.
Oh,
sitting down low. So yeah, it was nice to be back because it's been 2 years since I've been to a real hockey game.
Honestly, anytime you can get a trip to Capital One Arena, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
I love Capital One Arena.
It's so much different than taking a trip to the other stadium in town. Like everything's nice. The teams generally perform pretty well. It's good, reasonably priced food.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different universe. So I'll try to go back as many times as I can this year.
Perfect. All right. Speaking of the other team, let's get some Wise picks in, and I mean, Did we both go 0-3?
I won the Vikings. So
Not a good look for the guys.
this is a bump in the road. This is a pivotal spot in the season where, we got to admit that we haven't done well. We'll change some things around.
It takes a man to admit when he's wrong, right? Right? We were wrong. My pick sucked. Your pick sucked.
Oh, I already updated your score for you. You're not
okay.
that bad.
Thanks.
Don't worry.
All right. I thought it was 7-15. I was like, there's nowhere to go from. Nowhere to go but up. Let's talk about them because we'll start off with the Chargers. I mean, they should have just told us they weren't showing up today.
I don't know what happened.
Like, why? I don't know. They should have told us that they weren't showing up. That's all I got to admit. They should have told us that Phillip Rivers was playing.
Right. The only explanation is that's what happened, and it's just an off game because I still think that they're really good. And I think it might be time to start giving the Ravens some credit, though.
I know.
Which I've been avoiding it, and this pick kind of said that I was not ready to trust them yet because they had some fluky wins against some not great teams. That was a dominating performance against a really good team. So, yeah, I can poop all over the Ravens today. That was a good win.
They played well. I mean, I don't know. They're such a weird team, the Ravens. I feel like how do they blow out the Chargers and then almost lose to the Colts the week before? Doesn't make any sense.
It's the NFL.
Man,
that's why the picks are so hard to make.
I know. They had it so early that the Chargers just completely abandoned the run. They had nothing they could do. Really all game, not even in garbage time could they score. So
yep. It's just a throwaway for them though, honestly, moving forward.
Yeah, I'd agree. Chargers, it definitely and it's not something that's gonna detriment their season. It's just gonna be it'll just be a throwaway game. You have a good point.
And as soon as the playoffs roll around, I don't trust the Ravens again.
Well,
so I'm not worried.
When you look at this box score, 19 for 27 with Lamar, 167 yards, 2 picks, and a touchdown. And then you have 4 running backs getting 8 plus carries. That's not sustainable in the playoffs when these teams are going to know how to beat this.
Right.
So that's all it is. And honestly, that we're going to say, oh, you give us no respect, you give us no respect. That's where the respect comes in. We just know it's not going to work in the playoffs.
Right.
We've known it's going to work in the regular season. They go 14-2 every year. We just know it's not going to work in the playoffs.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, if they somehow these teams match up again in the playoffs, I'm taking the Chargers again.
Oh, definitely.
That was probably my furthest pick from hitting this year, honestly. I don't think I've had one. My next one was also bad.
This pick, the Steelers, Seahawks. I mean, you can't, not even against a backup quarterback can you trust the Steelers.
I know.
I was trying to give them respect. I was like, look, they're facing a backup quarterback. They should cover. This team can't. I don't know. This team's
they're not. They are. They're not good. I mean, they have no one on offense that can catch consistently.
Nope.
Deontay's going to put up good numbers, but he's got brick hands.
Balls. Yeah.
And Big Ben is a shell of himself. He's old. He's fat. He's slow. And the Seahawks are terrible. The Seahawks have the worst defense in the league, and they still couldn't score that many points against them.
The Seahawks they have issues.
They're done.
They are
done. Nails in the coffin for the Seahawks because that was a game where it was got your backup quarterback in. Let's see if we can win a couple games with Geno, and then maybe Russ can come back, and we're still in the playoff hunt. Those are the games you have to win.
I am so far
Steelers team
in the Seahawks sucking that I want Russ to be gone. I want Russ on the other team. I feel bad for him. I feel like because now it's let Russ cook. It's now it's just to the point where it's all right, this guy is just never going to have a good team around him.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He
had his good teams early in his career.
Yeah, and that's why they won the Super Bowl. They have a good team. They got a good defense. Now they don't have a defense. They got DK and Tyler Lockett. They have good weapons, but their offensive schemes suck. It seemed, and even Russ knows that. That's why he wanted to trade this year, or didn't want to trade. But was open to a trade. That was so stupid.
It's I think we're getting close to the Pete Carroll on the hot seat point
He
in the
needs.
season.
I think he just needs to retire.
If he's not already.
He
Yeah,
needs to
I mean that's
retire.
what he does need to do. Or go back to USC.
Yeah, there you go. The Seahawks. How like and all right, Russ, we get it. You're injured. Take a
Oh, they showed him after every play.
Take a
Anytime
chill.
Geno Smith every time they said the word Geno Smith, they were like, show Russell Wilson. Just to remind you that it's all on the team. That was making me so angry. Like, who cares? We know he's injured. And then he gets to go do the coin flip.
That I thought was cool because
That's-
Geno Smith
why?
gets to do the because Geno Smith gets to do the coin flip every time Russ is the quarterback.
Why?
I don't know. That's just how the Seahawks do it. Geno Smith
I
does
thought
the
he
coin
did it
flip
because
every
he's the
time.
captain. Oh,
Well,
I didn't know that.
Geno Smith does it.
Oh,
So
that is news
people
to
complaining
me.
about that, I always pump the brakes on because it's. But him
showing him after every play.
and doing the 2-minute
That's-
drills and doing
Point still
the,
stands.
that stuff is definitely still stand worthy. But yeah, and Jamal Adams, the biggest fraud of all
He's such a
time.
fraud.
Like this
That was
guy
a joke
should
of an
never be
interception
taken
to not
seriously.
play. I mean, that would to have a ball go off your face at that point in the game
I know.
is unacceptable.
And literally bounce off your face mask. And that play, like Big Ben probably knew he was doing a pick there. He was like, "Shit, I just do a pick," and
Mhm.
bonk,
Blitz boy
blitz boy,
doesn't
100%.
play. Doesn't play defense, and he
So,
has no sacks either.
I was listening to a different pod today or yesterday, and they were like, all the home favorites just won out in the early games or
Mhm.
throughout this week most of the time. And I was like, I picked all favorites. I just picked all the ones that
You just
didn't
picked the
that
wrong
didn't
ones.
cover. Picked all the wrong ones. So the next one, Broncos -4.5 versus the Raiders. I'm ready for the Raiders just to be better without John Gruden.
Yeah, I think I
I'm-
said going into that game, I was like, there's a chance that maybe they rally around for one game.
Mhm.
I didn't necessarily expect it to happen, but like that's happened sometimes when you lose a coach.
Especially in that.
I don't know if
offense.
they're gonna be better because the Broncos are not good. Talk about frauds. They were the biggest 3-0 fraud
That being said,
that
I
I've
like 'em.
seen in
I
a
like 'em
long
tomorrow.
time. Well, why? Because Baker's out.
Well, and the Browns just have no one playing.
That's
Odell's
true, yeah.
out. I think Juice is still out. Both the running backs are out.
hmm
Half the O line's out. There should be no if the Broncos want to say that they're not even like they're frauds of being a decent team. So if they
Mhm.
want to be a decent team, they have to win tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, you can't lose to the Raiders at home after they lose their coach.
Oh, I know. That was pretty dumb. So yeah, another just I don't know what happened there. This pick, this one was one of the ones like the second the game started, you were probably just like, nah, fuck.
What, the Texans?
Yeah, you're just like, damn it.
You knew right away that Davis didn't have it. They had it was like I think it immediately popped up on red zone and he threw an interception and you're right. I was just like this is not going to happen this week because he looked so good last week. I was intoxicated by Davis. It's like the Colts still aren't good. They just had a crushing loss. It made so much sense, and then he looked horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, I guess T.Y. Hilton is alive. You know,
I
I guess he's alive, and I guess Wentz could do something. Jonathan Taylor looks good.
I mean, they could not. Yeah, I was about to say they had no answer for Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
They could have given him the ball in every single play, and they still would have won by 30 points.
Yeah, the Texans
This
Texans
Colts
clean
team-
house. Their only good players left, they cut.
Yeah, so this is one of those games where we didn't learn anything about either team.
Nope.
I think the Texans are just that bad. The Colts still aren't good. So, who cares,
Can you
honestly?
get Brandon Cooks on the Patriots again? Can you please just get him back on the Patriots. Since they traded him away, I've been wanting him back. Get him
Mhm.
back.
He's just a good player that's on such an irrelevant team that no one cares outside of fantasy.
No, yeah. No one gives a crap. All right, last pick. Game of the week. This one, like, at this point, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, look, good game.
I warned you it was a letdown spot.
Yeah, you did. You did. And afterwards, it made sense. I was like, yeah, this makes sense. The Bills need to, like, all right, first of all, I'm going for it there.
Yeah, I am
I'm going
too.
for it there. Look, the better team goes for it, and I thought they were the better team. So I'm going for it there. I don't like the QB sneak call.
I
Josh
thought that
Allen.
they should have go in shot. It's like I feel like I'm always the guy that's like, why are you in shotgun? Just go under center. In that
Literally.
scenario, I wanted them to go in shotgun and roll him out because he's such a good runner. And every time they're at the goal line, he's like firing some dart into Dawson Knox's hands in the back of the end zone. And it feels like it works every time. I don't know if that's recency bias or me just seeing what I want to see. But it feels like it works every time. And then they ran the same QB sneak that didn't work earlier in the game.
I know. That was weird. The other thing was, I was like, all right, if they want to win in the playoffs, they're going to at least need a running back. Because they don't trust either of these guys. And when you come into a situation like that, you know what would have been nice is a running back that you can just run it up the middle with.
Yeah. Or that it was at least a threat.
Yeah, threat.
Like you knew 100%
You
they
knew
weren't
Allen was
off.
getting that ball and was running it because
Right.
there was no other. They don't have any other choice.
And Todd Gurley in.
Honestly,
God.
Todd Gurley would really help this team out. The other thing is,
Yeah,
I think I said this
reason
last
not
week, but is Derrick Henry like? How is that man still alive?
he's incredible.
He's so good, and
Like if he keeps putting seasons together, but
to be that fast and to be that massive of a person, it should be impossible.
somebody.
Oh, you cut out for a second.
I know.
You're good. Somebody posted what?
It was a graphic and it was like, who are you taking in their primes? And it was all these running backs. It was like Barry Sanders, AP,
I saw that
Chris
too.
Johnson, and Henry came up, and I was like, Henry, like really? And then I thought about it. I was like, if he keeps putting seasons together like this, he's going to be the best running back of all time.
He's
that good.
He is like 250 yards above the next second highest rusher.
Mhm.
And his yards after contact is still the highest rusher in the league.
Mhm.
It doesn't make any sense. That guy is ridiculous.
The most impressive stat, I think, is they showed his yards per carry varying by quarter. And the first quarter is like 2.7, and it just goes up until the fourth quarter where he's getting like 7 yards a carry. He just doesn't slow down, and he wears you down the whole game.
It's insane.
So as long as they're in games and they can continue to use him, like he's unstoppable.
Julio Jones now has his Titans catch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
And then he got hurt.
Yeah. Well, of course he does. And I was talking to my roommate who's a Titans fan. He was like, look, this is what we signed up for Julio. You're going to get 2 games, and then he'll sit out the games that don't matter. And then when it's Sunday Night Football, he'll roll out and probably get injured again. That's exactly what happened.
It's true. Well, at least they got A.J. Brown on the other side who could play through poopy pants.
Yes. Yeah. He had the sniffles.
Yeah.
The
squirts is what he had.
Anyways, your pick that actually hit.
I want to pick. Tried to lose it, like Zimmer.
They wanted to.
Zimmer just kept going for 2,
They
trying to screw over the spread. And then they had to give up a 4th and 20 and a 90-yard drive at the end of the game, but we came out on top.
What a great,
the Panthers suck.
Game for that. Yeah, the Panthers do suck. Darnold sucks too.
He does. And I have never seen a team drop as many passes as they did.
Oh, that was
at least in those like last 2 drives. It was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
And it didn't matter who they were throwing it to. They all just had quick hands.
None of them did. And
it was truly shocking.
Darnold went 17 for 41.
Yeah. He's not good.
He can make like the good throw. He just doesn't consistently make the good throw.
No.
And he hates Robbie Anderson.
I know.
Absolutely hates.
That was like the thing. It was like Darnold reuniting with Robbie Anderson, and it's not like they were that good together on the Jets. It shouldn't be that surprising.
People are like, that's why he's not throwing. He doesn't want to be reminded of the Jets. That's
He's back. Ever since they've been on this losing streak, it's been Jets Darnold.
definitely. It's not
Which is a
seeing
shame.
Ghost Darnold, but it's definitely Jets Darnold.
No, not quite. It's like mono Darnold,
Yeah, definitely.
like post mono.
And then a lot of these other games, we didn't really learn a lot about any of these teams. Rams didn't learn anything about them. Giants, I guess Giants, we learned that like they're just don't even like they're done. They're done.
They're even worse than we thought they were.
Yes, they are done.
That was one of those games where I was like, obviously after every game or after a lot of games, you're like, oh, why didn't I pick that? That was the one where I was like, how did we not see this coming? The Rams just coming into New York and
it wasn't even
absolutely
honestly,
pulverizing the
Giants. I didn't even
Giants.
think of it. I don't know why.
I didn't either.
When they have those high spreads, I'm like, it's like a gimme.
Yeah, just kind of stay away from them.
Yeah.
But that was a murder.
That was dumb. What was also dumb was your football team. Your football team's dumb.
They made it a game for a half, which was nice. It was refreshing.
I know.
And then they just fell apart everywhere.
Are they seriously gonna do this? Are they gonna pull this off? And then they came out of the half, and I was like, nope, they're not gonna.
Yeah, never a chance.
No.
We cut our kicker though, so moving forward.
His tenure lasted way longer than it should have.
I know. He should have been cut in London like 5 years ago.
Yeah, he misses every big kick.
I know he does.
Every time a kick matters, he misses it.
That's the thing is people are like there's people that defend him and they're like, he hasn't missed as many field goals as you would think. Like look at his numbers.
Yeah, but
are
all
not
the
bad. It's
important ones.
Yeah, but look at all the kicks he's missed.
Yeah.
They've all been big kicks that you can't miss. But
And
I don't know. I mean the Chiefs.
You know, every football team fan that I know, Washington fan that I know, they're like, this guy stinks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone hated him, except for like a small subset. I mean, the Chiefs they're a lot better. It's that simple. It was only a matter of time before they showed it.
Mm-hmm. And no one should ever have been worried about them.
No.
They're going to be just fine. Their defense does come.
Holmes does not look great, though.
No, he doesn't. But
that
also,
first half,
how many interceptions did he get, like, tipped off Tyreek Hill's hand?
Yeah,
just
that's
fall
true.
Right into the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Or the corner.
It's like it happens every week.
It does. It does happen every week.
I don't know how we only put up 13 points against that defense, though. That's
what's a shame.
The drawing part.
I think it's time. Like, I know they keep saying they want the in-house quarterbacks, but at this point, you're not even going to give Cam Newton a shot.
I don't know. I'm up for anything at this point. I'd be okay with bringing him in just to see.
Heineke was fun while it lasted, but it only lasted that one game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but he looked good against. I mean, he had the Bucs game, and then he had Giants. He looked great. The Falcons. He looked great.
Oh,
and since the Falcons game, it's been.
But then
he's been getting progressively worse.
The Falcons.
Right, and the Giants. So.
Yeah. All right.
Tua.
Next up. We got. I mean, I don't need, like none of these games. Like Packers Bears didn't really nothing. Not really a game. Lions Bengals wasn't really a game. I'm ready to say the Bengals are not great but good.
They look solid, yeah. I mean, I thought I said this game was going to end in a tie. Not.
The Lions, just no faith in them ever.
Yeah, I think Dan Campbell might be like out of energy at this point because they've been competing so hard. He cried. Now they're just like got nothing left. They got nothing left to give. He's just like whatever.
Tears left.
That's what I'm saying. They have nothing left.
I loved.
They might go
going for 2 and also trying to kick the field goal, like trying to get back. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the field goal down 34-0. That's a tough look.
Yeah, it's not great. It hurts.
It's like, we'll just get on the board, which I don't hate. Like, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, you know what? Let's just not get shut out, guys. As long as that 0 is not there, like, we'll just move on.
The Cardinals-Browns game. The Browns are just frauds.
I guess I'm moving closer.
I'm
closer.
Oh,
no, not to the Browns. Yeah, to liking the Cardinals. Yeah.
I still think
I still don't though.
What's not good about the Cardinals though is if Murray gets hurt at all, they're done.
Hmm.
Their whole team is based off Murray, and their defense, they're not like a shutdown defense. They're kind of like a situational defense. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like they bring the fear, and I guess they bring the pressure sometimes. But like I don't know, their sacks are not what it seems. I don't think they
Hmm.
do get a lot of stats, but not a lot. Like I don't see. I'm not scared of their defense ever.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't be either. And speaking of defenses, the Browns
The Browns, that's what I'm saying.
defense is
Their
clearly
defense
not
stinks.
what people said they were.
No, their defense stinks. They can't really do any like there's not like they're I don't know what are they good at doing without their
When they
running back.
can't when they
Without
can't
their
run
running
the
backs, they have
ball,
nothing.
they're done. Yes. And they got down early, couldn't run the ball at all, and they're screwed.
And I like
They have
Baker.
no weapons on offense.
I like Baker, but I just don't. I don't think Baker's it, man. I don't.
Well, he's a pretty good game manager. He
Yeah,
needs
no, I
guys
think-
around him and a good running game and
And
a
I
good
think they're
defense.
gonna-
Then they can be successful.
I think they're gonna make a mistake this offseason when they re-sign him to some fat contract.
Yeah, but like at the same time, you got to. What do you do?
I know.
What's
I
the
know.
other option?
You just have to hope and pray that you can draft him a Mahomes, which only one team can. Or,
Right.
you know, you gotta hope. Like that's what sucks about the NFL. The second you have a good player, it's like now I have to get him a new contract that is record shattering.
Yeah. Well, quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks at least. No, but like
Particular not.
linebacker, like if you get a good offensive lineman, well, now he's got to be the most paid offensive lineman. Now he's gotta do that, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what it is. That's how the market goes. But
Mhm.
I don't think Baker's going to be worth it. Which
No,
sucks 'cause
and
I
it's-
like Baker's
yeah.
personality. I
Mhm.
like him as a person, but
He just doesn't play like his personality at all.
no, he's kind of timid and like scared.
Mhm.
Where his personality's not. Shout out to Jadeveon Clowney for getting a sack for the first time in like 5 years. It seems like.
Oh, I did not even realize.
I saw it on Red Zone. I was like, oh yeah, go cut.
Very good.
All right, the Patriots, Cowboys, the most exhilarating game of the week.
Hmm. Didn't get smoked.
No, didn't get smoked. Honestly thought we were gonna get smoked. Didn't cover, which kind of stunk. But that's because overtime. I feel like once overtime happens, you're just like, all right, no one's covering.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm tired of moral victories, but I'll take them when I can get them because
Great. Better than getting
just a
shit
loss.
stomped.
Yeah, Mac Jones still looks excellent. I feel like the pick wasn't his fault, and I feel like when he got sacked, that really hurt him. Randy Gregory got 2 sacks. One was a fumble, and one was just the offensive lineman just let him walk to him, and Mac Jones is looking for his read, and he gets clobbered, absolutely clobbered. So I don't know. He's a trooper though. I honestly love Mac Jones.
That's good. That's the one good thing about having a rookie quarterback, even if your team's not great, is at least you can be like, well, we got this guy, and he's our guy.
And what stinks about
You
the
just gotta
Patriots,
put things around him.
Patriot season is when you look at it, it's like you're 2-4, and we could be 0-5, or we could be 5-0, or we could be like 4-1, or have like 1 win. Like this team makes no sense. Where
Makes every week interesting though.
every week is gonna drive me insane. Like absolutely bonkers.
I miss that though. See, I'm just disinterested. Like I know that my team's either like gonna play a close game against a bad team or any good team. They have no chance. At least you guys are like
true.
playing interesting games.
I want to start scoring in the 30s. Let's get some elite numbers out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get some. And dude, this coaching staff, this coaching staff is below average so far. The Josh McDaniels has stunk, and Bill Belichick's had some whack ass decisions. Like who the hell punts in overtime when you can't stop the other team? The other team has 5 wide receivers that are better than everyone on your roster. Every single person on the Cowboys offense would start on the Patriots and be their number 1 receiver.
Right.
And you punt it.
Where
against
were
the
they when they
defense.
punted?
Justin Bethel is playing out there. He's a special teamers. He's playing corner against CeeDee Lamb. You don't punt the ball to him. Sorry.
Where were you guys when you punted? I don't remember.
We go on our own 46, 4th and 3. But it doesn't matter.
I mean,
I don't care if I was on the 20-yard line.
I know what you're saying.
We're not stopping that team. So, I don't know. And that wasn't like the only, like, I feel like every 4th down, he's just like, all right, let's just punt it. Like, he has no faith in Mac Jones. And also, that last drive, you know what we did? We did the one thing we've been saying on this goddamn podcast to do against the Cowboys every drive. Run it down the middle. They can't stop it. And Damian Harris is going full force right down the middle. Rhamondre Stevenson going full force right down the middle. And then it goes to overtime, and we're not doing jack shit. And if I have to see Brandon Bolden get one more carry this goddamn season, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, he has got to be the least shifty running back I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's just a body.
Literally, he's just got, like, I could run the same, like, routes that he runs. I could do the same thing he does. Just give me the football, and I'll run out there.
Yeah.
All right. That was it. That was my weekly yell about the Patriots.
Yep.
In my mind. All right. There's some NFL news, actually, with Mr. Deshaun Watson is back in the picture. And
about time. He's been quiet for a while.
It's been silent for a while. Now the Dolphins could get a deal done apparently as close to this week. And you could be seeing the Washington team get a new quarterback. Take the floor, Chris.
Hey, all right. Well, first of all, I want to say that I saw on Twitter, JP Finley, who's like the top beat reporter, said that he heard from someone inside the organization that none of it's true.
No,
but we're going to entertain the idea anyway because it's fun. Like I said earlier, I'm on board for anything at this point. Like I want to feel something, so I'll take Tua. I don't get a second round pick. That's fine. Give him to me.
To be fair, you were like, you contemplated, like, I mean, Chase Young is all great and all, but like, do we get the quarterback of the future in Tua? So
yeah, no, I wouldn't have been angry if they drafted him.
Personally,
in the first place, I don't think he's that good, but like, I could be sold immediately.
Yeah, definitely be sold.
All it takes is for him to put the jersey on.
Or see him in a Photoshop and you're there.
Right. Yeah.
You see him in a Photoshop and you're there. Anyways, I hope, like, I don't know, the league is more fun when he plays. So, like, and I don't know, I hope the Dolphins have to give up, like, some good defensive players because that would, like, their team would be good. But I hope something happens because it's getting a little dry in the trade rumors going around.
Yeah, it's been a lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. So let's try to get Watson somewhere, whether it's the Eagles or.
Oh, not the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care if it went to the Eagles.
I would.
No, I know, and I would care.
Play against him.
Anyways, yeah.
I don't know. How much better does he make the Dolphins?
I feel like he makes them a lot better. Tua stinks, man.
I don't know. They just seem like a broken team. I don't know if you can just shove a good quarterback in there and all of a sudden it fixes everything. Maybe in the offseason. Like, already 5 games in?
Yeah, that's true. That's the other weird thing. It's like, he hasn't played. He hasn't practiced. I don't know. I mean, actually, I have no idea if he's practiced. He has all these lawsuits against him still, but he still might.
Yeah, wait till the end of the year. Then see. Evaluate. See where you are in the draft.
Oh,
if there's a guy you like at the top.
I feel like that's what eventually is going to happen either way. Because what do the Dolphins think they're going to be competitive this year?
And that's what I'm saying.
They already don't have a first-round pick.
Don't?
No, it's to the Eagles. They traded up for Waddle.
Oh, that's right.
The Eagles have 3 first-round picks, my friend. You're gonna hear a lot from a lot of annoying Eagles fans. Yeah, that's all off season. That's all you're gonna hear is a lot from a lot of annoying Eagles fans.
Yeah, they'll draft 3 more receivers that can't stay healthy. I'm not worried.
All right, I think that's it, right? Anything else that we skipped on for this?
No, I don't think so.
All right, let's get into some basketball then. I'm excited. I don't know why I've been more pumped for this basketball season than I have for like any season in a long while.
I'm the opposite. I literally wasn't thinking about the Wizards until like 10 minutes ago.
I don't know why. Your Wizards.
The game started. Think?
I think they're at least gonna make the playoffs.
I mean, they better.
Like, think about it. When was the last time Bradley Beal had any real NBA players around him? Probably since John Wall got hurt.
That's true.
Now he has Daniel Gafford, who shined at the end of last year. Caldwell Pope, who won a championship. Spencer Dinwiddie.
I forgot that Caldwell Pope was on the team until I turned the game on. Honestly, I forgot he was there.
Spencer Dinwiddie, who's a solid point guard.
Dinwiddie, I do like. I am excited about him.
Luzma, who's a champion.
Stop calling him that. Stop calling him Luzma. It's not Luzma.
He is.
It's a ring.
Yeah. He's got the Mickey Mouse ring, but whatever. Now Brad Beal, Montrezl Harrell's a real player. I like Aaron Holiday. Bertans can maybe come back to his real form. And then you have the Prince. And Rui and Thomas Bryant.
They're pretty deep. Like they just have a bunch of good guys.
Cassius Winston. Love me some Cassius Winston. Rui Hachimura.
We don't have my favorite player though, Garrison Matthews.
No, the Celtics cut him. He's open for anyone.
Oh really?
Yeah,
we gotta bring him back then.
Oh man, Hornets. Did I throw him in my parlay? I hope not.
Why?
They're getting killed right now, and the rest of my parlay actually looks good. Actually, besides the Bulls, why the Bulls losing? Maybe because they have no defense. I don't know. Anyways, a lot of big stuff that we didn't like. I guess we talked about a little bit of it, right? Did we even talk about like DeRozan going to the Bulls? And I feel like we skipped. I think
we did. Well, that was before the NFL season started, right? So I think we got to all that. We talked about the Bulls, definitely.
All right, that's fine. My Celtics are. Jaylen Brown is 20. Oh my God, Jaylen Brown is 20 in one quarter. I love this Celtics team already. I'm ready to get heartbroken. I'm 100% ready to get heartbroken by this Celtics team.
I'm excited to get to a game. Yeah. Then I'll be like, as soon as I go to a game, then I get like more dialed in. I feel like.
I want to go. I'm excited. I'm gonna be able to go to some Charlotte games, see some LaMelo.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, only an hour and 30 from me. Anyways, news for the NBA wise besides tip off. Ben Simmons. He got thrown out of practice. What a dipshit. Like that guy.
It's such a weird scenario. He really is the worst. I would hate if I were a Philly fan, I would be ready to crucify him.
Why? What team is going to want to trade for him? That's what I don't get. Like, does he understand?
He's killing his value.
Say again?
Killing his value.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's a bitch.
By him not playing,
out of practice.
He's not only hurting himself, he's hurting the teams that want to trade for him. He hurting his situation. All he wants to do is leave the 76ers, but you need to have some sort of value. You can't just trade him for nothing. And I think that's where it ends up. Like, they just are going to have to trade him for nothing. I don't see either ide, like, folding. Maybe he'll just stay on the team and just, I don't know, get fined.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea how. They have to trade him.
But to where? Like, at this point.
I don't know, but they have to.
All right. Let's just trade.
That's the only way that this
can get Kyrie on the 76ers. Swap headache for headache.
There we go. Solve all the problems.
Yeah, solve everyone's problems by solving none of them and just going in.
Yeah.
That's
all Kyrie needs is a scene change of scenery.
Yeah. And a vaccine.
That'll be fine. He plays in Philly. Doesn't need one.
No, that's true. There you go. There's also another elephant in the room, if you would say, with Mr. Zion Williams, who may weigh 800 pounds. Like, what the hell, Zion?
Where are you going with this? And I was like, yeah, I've seen the pictures, and
he's
not good.
No, he looks like, and when you see the pictures compared to the first year and now this year, like, he is junk.
Yeah,
and I don't understand Zion. How do these athletes see all the social media about them and then get fatter? How the hell do you get fatter, man? You had one job over this offseason.
Well, he's been hurt, right?
Oh, so
he hasn't been able to get in the gym?
Weights? How hurt has he been?
I don't know, dude. Well, you can lift weights and be fat.
I mean, running up and down the court. I mean, he is ginormous.
Yeah,
Eat
it's not a good
goddamn
look.
salad, my friend. And like,
It's
I'm
Eddie
not a fat
Lacy
shamer,
again.
but you're a professional athlete who
Oh yeah,
has been
you can
told,
fat shame in the NBA. I
yeah,
think.
and who's been told that like basically you lose weight or else you're not gonna be able to like
Right.
you're not gonna be able to play basketball.
Uh-huh.
And here he is.
Yeah, especially someone like him who relies so much on his athleticism. He can't be fat.
And how is he gonna land? Like, how is he gonna do these monster dunks and land on the court?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a shame because I like watching Zion play a lot. I think Zion's a great player, but he hasn't been healthy and has just gotten fatter.
Hmm. He's a Popeye's biscuit away.
Yeah, let's get him in the league.
from,
Let's get him playing some tight end. Hell, let's get him playing some offensive line.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Get some offensive
Athletic
line.
enough.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know what to do if you're the Pelicans, because like, and he's also threatening to like not sign his rookie max. It's like, all right, buddy, go. Good luck. Like someone will
Mhm.
sign you, but you know, if you get injured again, there's no way. He's like, I don't know what to do. That's another dumb.
It's a murky situation. That's what I'll say.
Speaking of last night's games, or not speaking of, but to discuss last night's games, Giannis is playing. He's back. Like he's back to being to where he was. This team's gonna be good.
Yep, they didn't miss a beat.
He didn't miss a beat, and like I don't know. You look at their bench guys, and like I haven't heard of half these guys, but I don't think it matters because Giannis, Middleton, Drew Holiday, all are gonna get better and have gotten better. And I don't like this team's good.
Hmm.
No, I didn't even know that DiVincenzo's still injured. So he'll be back eventually and just get even better. The Nets, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't get to watch a ton of the game, so I just know like the score and like the highlights and crap. But I do think the Nets are gonna need. They're gonna need something else because they're not gonna be able to stop Giannis again.
No, yeah, they're not.
They're not gonna be able to do it. They're going to be fine during the regular season and against any other team, but I just don't think they're not going to be able to stop them.
Yeah, come playoff time. I mean, they'll figure something out, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Come playoff time. But they also got to bank on their stars staying healthy, which
or play.
Struggled last year. He's got to get Kyrie back somehow. Figure out how to get him back on the floor.
The Warriors. I mean, where's the wise guy at?
He's hurt too, right?
Is he still injured?
So,
man, I got my jersey shipped in from home today. I was like, all right, it's basketball time to get the wise guy out.
The wise guy. Yeah, he's still hurt. Don't worry, he'll be back.
And the Lakers, did they just think Westbrook was just like a 3-point shooter?
He's washed, dude. He's washed.
But he just stood in the corner all the time.
I don't know.
Why is he taking shots?
They don't need a guy like him on their team, so I guess you just force him to play a different way.
You can't.
And he can't. Like he literally can't shoot.
No, you can. And you can't force Westbrook to not do Westbrook things.
That's also true.
That's what he does. He really needs to play like Rondo, only without the 3-point ball. Which, if Rondo doesn't have the 3-point ball, like what's the point? What's the point of having Rondo if he's not gonna hit the 3-point? This team is weird. I do like seeing Carmelo Anthony light it up. As he hit like 3 threes and call it a day.
And Dwight Howard out there again.
Yeah, they're just like I feel like
always
all these guys,
fun to watch.
LeBron and Anthony Davis putting in the work, and all these guys are just kind of running around. Like all these guys.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're all just running around like, all right, LeBron, what should I do now? And, like eventually, LeBron's gonna like lose his mind. He's like, all right, I can't do everything.
Did you see he went back to the headband?
I did see he went back to the headband. He's kicking it old school with the number.
Grabbing at straws.
And, oh, definitely. He's also a good guy, Bron. I sent you that last night, didn't I? When he was like, "Don't worry about like Westbrook's just in his own head." Good guy, Bron. He's where secretly he's like,
I'm sure that will hold.
No. Behind the scenes though, he's like, all right, what can I get for Westbrook?
He's already trying to wheel and deal for Dame.
Yeah. So can Westbrook give me? No, he likes Ben Simmons. He'll be like 76ers. You like Westbrook?
You need a shooter.
Whatever. I
I mean,
mean,
Ben Simmons would solve any
LeBron
of their
also traded
problems.
for Westbrook, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. They really have some spotty shooters on their team.
Yeah, they do.
So
It's one game in, so like
no,
no
and it's
reason
an
to
overreaction,
overreact.
of course. But
However, he is definitely washed.
he'll
Westbrook, I
like
mean.
LeBron will whip him into shape. He'll be like, you're either like on one.
I don't know.
Cancun
I don't
or
think he
you're
can
out.
whip Westbrook into shape though.
Well, Westbrook better start getting better then, or else LeBron's just gonna LeBron broke his hand because his team lost to the Warriors in the finals. So I don't know what. LeBron's gonna just a clock
true.
in his face.
I mean, he's gonna have like an aneurysm or
They
something
don't
on
even
the
play
court.
till Friday. Do they? They don't play till Friday night. Dang, because I just want to watch. They're a fun team to watch now.
Mhm.
'Cause they just don't make
yeah.
any sense.
I got the Suns Friday.
No, big game. All right, yeah, I'm just excited. You know, we won't do this every week, but it's typical, so we got to do it. And
Yeah.
I'm excited for NBA basketball. Just seeing it out there, all the fans out there, and I'm ready to go. You have a pickleball you got to get to, Chris.
Time.
All right.
Get my mindset right. Playoffs have arrived.
Yeah, playoff time. Best of luck. Bring home the chip.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see everybody.
What I can.
We'll try to get Friday. We'll still try to get a Friday in, of course. So see everyone Friday, hopefully. And have a good week.